everybody, it is Erica. I know that I haven't done Batty Chatty in a very long time, but I am back, and this is Batty Chatty 28, I believe, and we are going to be talking evil clowns today. Horror evil clowns and whatnot. Anyway, this show is sponsored by Thornton Gray and his book, Demons Carnival. Hey, Antonio. And I'm just going to let a few more people get on here. Hey, everybody. Yeah, like I was saying, this show is sponsored today by one of our members. He is a writer of, let's see here. I've got a whole little blurb here. T. Thornton Gray is a writer of novels, short stories, and screenplays, mostly in the horror and science fiction genre, but he has explored Westerns and a slice of life drama. He loves to explore spiritual truths in his work, but he is best known for his novella, Bilbo the Clown Fights Evil and Demon Carnival. Got those right here. This is Bilbo the Clown that Fights Evil, and here we've got Demons Carnival. These are, let's see here. He has had numerous short stories published, and his screenplay, Scarecrow, was chosen and produced by the Red Rocks Community College film production program in Colorado, which I think is pretty freaking cool. You can get his books at bilbotheclown.com. Oh, you're afraid of clowns? You know what? I have to admit, I'm a little bit afraid of clowns too. They creep me out, but in a good way. Yeah. So, I mean, clowns are creepy, but in the best way most of the time. Like I say, you can get his books at Bilbo the Clown. That is BILBO theclown.com, and I have that at the top. I have the link at the top of this feed, and at Amazon.com. Let's see here. Art the Clown is definitely one of your favorite clowns. He has a creepy vibe about him. Justine, I agree. The new Pennywise is extremely scary and funny. Antonio, I agree. And that's another reason why, demon-ish clowns was a good topic for this week. Let's see here. I did want to read a little blurb from the back. Let's see here. This is the first book. And the back of this says, failed RV salesman William Boswick thought things could not get any worse as he slipped into a world of quiet dejection. His only source of joy was applying makeup and putting on costume and becoming Bilbo the Clown to entertain the children at the local hospital. With the aid of an elderly hot rod driving nun known as Sister Sledge, he is given the ability to see into the spirit realm. What he sees puts him in a desperate struggle for the soul of a young girl. With no skills, no plan, and no hope, this failure of a man must stop powerful demonic forces from stealing her soul and unleashing an ancient evil upon this earth. The one thing he knows for sure is that it's time to start clowning around. That is the first book. Are the books to buy in the Netherlands? Yes, I believe so. I would just go to bilbotheclown.com. The link is up at the top, and you should be able to get his books. So that would be the first book that I read, the little blurb from the back. Hey, Danny, how are you doing, beautiful? I love the Sam portrait in the background. Thank you, Jackie. He is one of my very favorites. I got him as a gift. And so this is the second book. It's a little thicker. Demons Carnival, The Further Adventures of Bilbo the Clown. The promise of fun and thrills arrives with the rides and amusement atop the trucks of the traveling carnival. But beneath the balloons and lights lurk the foreboding force seeking to fulfill its darkest desires. A force more powerful than just the twisted, perverted brain of a man, a force that seeks the young and the pretty to use and destroy, to feed a never-ending desire for a unhinged ecstasy. Join Bilbo the Clown and Sister Sledge as they are again thrust into the icy, demonic grip of evil, an evil unlike any they have ever encountered. This time, Bilbo has met his match in more ways than one. Wait, more ways than you can imagine. Sorry, I read that wrong at first. Anyway, they both sound like excellent books. I have not read them yet, but I am going to. And get your copies at either Amazon.com or BilboTheClown.com, which I did put a link up at the very top of this post for that. So definitely check them out. What about the ghost clown from Scooby-Doo? Yes. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? I was going to say, and these books are very reasonably priced, especially for the ebooks. The ebook for the first one is only 99 cents. The paperback, $5.43. Demons Carnival, the ebook is only $2.99 or $8.70 for the paperback. So definitely check them out. Let's see here. Okay, thanks for the information. Maybe it will help me overcome the clown phobia. I'm like Zach from the Ghost Adventures. Yeah, you know, I have a weird clown phobia too. It's like they really creep me out, but I kind of am drawn to them at the same time, if that makes any sense to you. Like, I really love Twisty, and I really love Captain Spaulding, and I really love Pennywise. Some of the more Art the Clown really freaks me out. You know, there's some are more creepy than others. Absolutely. Ernie Hudson played a clown on the episode of Tales from the Crypt. There we go. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. Check out the British movie Stitches. The clown kills in some very interesting ways. You know, I started watching that, Antonio, and my husband didn't really care for that movie, so we shut it off. So I'm gonna have to go back to it. Yeah, no, it's these books are very, very reasonably priced, and anyone should be able to afford the ebooks. And if you, like I am, kind of prefer a paperback or hardback version, these are only available in paperback. But if you prefer an actual book in your hand, they're very reasonably priced. And the artwork's kind of cool on it too. Yeah, I think they're really great. I can't wait to read them. I'm curious how a new clown movie called Jack in the Box will be. You know, I've not heard of that. I'll have to check that out. see here. Yeah, I've not heard of that movie. Let's see here. Anyone else want to talk Evil Clowns? I mean, no plaid today. Actually, I am wearing plaid today. I have some plaid boxers on. Let's see here. My plaid. I always wear plaid. It looked decent enough. Haha, clown is actually creepy. Nice, nice. Killer Clowns. Yes, Brian. Killer Clowns. I know you love Killer Clowns. In fact, a lot of people love the Killer Clowns. Thank you, Julio. Show your husband the movie Clown. He will like that one. You know, did he watch that one with me? He may have watched that one with me. I'm not sure if he did or not. I liked that one. I wanted more demonic clown though in that one. It was just not enough demonic clown. You know what I mean? But yeah, so oh, thank you, Jenna. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry, I had to reply to someone. Terrifier. Yes, Art the Clown is crazy, crazy. You know, and you know what I think makes Art the Clown so scary is he doesn't say anything at all through the entire movie, but his facial expressions are just so telling. I mean, it's like he's talking with his face. So he doesn't even need to say anything, but he's conveying his what he's feeling in his next move because his face is just so animated. And I like that. Let's see here. Sometime my husband says that I'm married with a clown. He is the clown in the family. That's hilarious. That is really, really funny. I am probably the clown out of the two of me. Between me and my husband, I'm probably more of the clown than he is. He's a little more serious than I am. But that is too funny. The clown from American Horror Story. Yes, Twisty. I love Twisty. And he also doesn't say too much. And you know, and actually, you know, I always felt super bad for Twisty once you saw that, you know, he kind of blown his own face off. And I mean, even though he's this evil, crazy, demonic looking clown that's killing people, I still found his character, I still found some, you know, sympathy for him because, you know, of his face and everything. But I just love that character. I think he's really great. Hell House LLC featured a creepy clown. Have you seen it? Just the way it ends up in one place and then it could be right in front of you the next minute. That movie scared me. You know, it's been quite a while since I watched that, but I do think I remember a creepy clown from there. Yes, Stephen, Captain Spaulding. I do believe Captain Spaulding is my very, very favorite clown. Sid Haig is just amazing. I, in fact, named one of my cats Sid after him because I thought Captain Spaulding was a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Sid Haig's Captain Spaulding. I mean, he's rude. He's rude. He's funny. evil. He's this total badass killer, you know, but yet you root for him. He's just great. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Those are such funny clowns. That's a fun movie. I haven't watched it in a while. I need to watch that one again. Bozo the Clown. I haven't seen Bozo in a really long time. I do remember him from my childhood. Totally funny. Totally funny. Let's see here. You know, and then of course there's Pennywise. You know, and there's so much love for Pennywise. You know, whether you've got Tim Burton, not Tim Burton, Tim Curry, Tim Burton. Total brain fart right there. Tim Curry playing him, or which he was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I am a big fan of Tim Curry. And you know, you've got him playing this great role, and then Bill Skarsgård. I thought Bill Skarsgård really did well too. I mean, he's just a really great Pennywise in my eyes. They're both wonderful. I know that there's a lot of people that like one or the other, and that's okay too. But let's see here. Sorry, it's late over here in the Netherlands. I must go to bed. I wish you and everyone a nice day and evening. Hope to see you soon. Greetings from the Netherlands. Mwah. Good night. Have a wonderful night. I do not want to mispronounce your name. Loki? Is it Loki? Either way, good night. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful evening. And so great that you were on the show. House Octoberbuilt. House Octoberbuilt has some clowns, some creepy ones. I haven't watched that in a while either, but those were some creepy ones. Oh, and then Brian, you said the clowns of American Horror Story, and of course they had a whole season of crazy killer clowns in the cult season. I totally spaced out on that. Those were really creepy clowns. I really liked those too, quite a bit actually. I know that wasn't everybody's favorite season, but if you could get past the political stuff, which I tried to just kind of ignore most of that, I really liked the creepy, crazy clowns going around killing people, you know? Melina's Mofo. I don't know. I don't know who that is. It Chapter 2 was badass. Lisa, I am so excited to watch that movie. My world kind of crashed around all around me last couple months, so I have not been to the movies yet, but I am definitely going to make an effort to make it to the movies next week at some point and definitely see It Chapter 2. That's first on my list, and 3 from Hell is also on my list, but I think it just only had the 3-day showing this week, and then I don't think it's going to be released everywhere until probably next month. But either way, it's also on my list. Oh, thank you, Mike. Love you too. Yeah, so I mean, everyone that has seen Free from Hell, I'm so jealous that I didn't get to see it, but I was really happy that I met some of the actors from it this past weekend. Let's see here. Amusement. Oops. I don't think I've seen that movie. You know, I had some killer clowns or some creepy clowns. I had them written down, and I don't have my paper with me. But because I was relying on all of you guys to just yell them all out and talk to me about them, which normally you guys are wonderful at doing. So that's all good. I don't know if you would consider the killers in Strangers are clowns. That could, you know, and also in The Purge, actually, there were quite a few kind of clowny looking people. I would maybe consider them clowns. Then you've got some clowns in 31, even though don't call Doomhead clown because he's no clown. But there were some clowns in there. Let's see here. Then there's also Killjoy. I don't know if there's any fans for Killjoy out there. I'm not a huge fan of Killjoy, but I do like his lady, which I forget her name at the moment, but I know somebody will shout it out and let me know what her name is. I do kind of like her. I like her, but Killjoy, not so much. Do I know about Terrifier? Yes, Art the Clown. He's super crazy and ooh. Hey Kale, how's it going? Get the Fire Stick. It and any movie out there, out in theaters on it. I have a Fire Stick. I didn't break my Fire Stick or anything. It's just normal. And I have all of the regular HBO and Showtime and those, and I have Epix. Epix is a really great channel. If any of you guys don't have Epix, if your cable provider has it, or if you want to just get the app, it's a really great channel. I have seen quite a few really great things on it, and it also has some original programming. Like it has a series right now called Pennyworth, and it's about the butler for Batman, Alfred Pennyworth. So if you are into comic books or into that kind of thing, check it out. That series is really good. I think it's the production value of it, and the sets, the costumes, the acting, everything is really, really great in that. There is no clowns in it, so I know I got a little off topic there, but goes along with Batman, and Batman's Joker is sort of a clown, so sort of tied it in. Anyway, hey Phil, how's it going? Things are better. Things are better. I hope everything's going good with you. Yeah, I'm afraid to do any of the jailbreaking stuff. I just watch stuff as is. How about the clown in American Horror Story? Frida, yes. I love Twisty and all those clowns from Cult. They're absolutely fabulous. As far as creepy clowns go, and clowns are creepy, they really did a great job with that, with their clowns. Let's see here. Am I missing? If I've missed anyone's comment, I'm sorry. Just throw it out there again. Again, I wanted to just show these books. This feed is sponsored by T. Thornton Gray. He's one of our members in this group, and he wrote these 2 books, and they are about evil clowns. Demons Carnival and Bilbo, the clown that fights evil. So if you haven't, if you like to read, get these books, there is a link at the top of this post where you can get it, or you can get it on Amazon.com. Can't forget the clowns from Killer Clowns. Yes, no, you can't. I mean, how can you not like clowns that wrap people up in cotton candy? I mean, cotton candy cocoons. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. Don't be afraid. You can do it online. Oh, I'm a big chicken. But thank you, Lisa. I'm a big chicken when it comes to that kind of stuff. And my husband's an even bigger chicken. So, oh, you love books? Yes. Well, these are two that are really great, and they're really reasonably priced. You know, the ebooks, it's only 99 cents for this one and $2.99 for this one. So, you know, if you like clowns, especially evil ones, demons and stuff like that, oh, thank you, Lisa. I happen to really love to read, and I just think it's really great that we have so many fantastic horror authors in the group. I just think it's really great. And I love seeing all of your guys' new projects, and it's just amazing. There are so many creative artists that do so much amazing artwork, books, craft work. Just, you guys amaze me every single day. Absolutely. You know, I come into the group and I see these people posting their artwork and their craft projects, and, you know, oh, I wrote a new book or this or that. And it's just amazing how unbelievably creative all of you guys are. And I just think it's amazing. So kudos to you guys. D. Snyder's Captain Howdy from Strangeland. Oh my gosh, Brian. Yes. I love Strangeland. I absolutely love Strangeland. You didn't know we could share stuff on our page. Well, we have a sales site. If you're doing any kind of for sale post, we've had a little bit of trouble with some sale posts in the main group, so we've kind of ixnayed on that a little bit. But T. Thornton Gray came to me and asked to sponsor this particular Batty Chatty, so we worked out a deal, and he sent me these books, and he's sponsoring this particular chat, so that's why he's getting a whole Batty Chatty to talk about his book and stuff. But I would do that for any of you guys if you guys want to contact me. I love books. I will check these out. I'm ready for a good book to read. That is awesome. That is awesome. This is hands down my favorite horror group. Thank you all. Oh, thank you, Kale. That means so much to me. That's really awesome. Thank you so much. I just love to hear that people are enjoying the group, because that's what I made it for, is for people to have fun. Let's see here. Some more creepy, crazy, demonic clowns. Let me see. Clown. Oops. Clown horror movies. All right, here we go. Haunt. Has anyone, oh, I guess that's kind of a brand new one, isn't it? Circus Kane. Let's see here. Haunt. Yeah, that's supposed to be a new one. And I totally want to see that. Let's see here. Too bad I write in French. Speaking of clowns, what was your first clownish horror movie? Ooh, my first clownish horror movie. I would have to say, and it isn't completely about a clown, but hey, Linda, the first super creepy clown was from the original Poltergeist in 1982. That clown totally creeps me out. And, you know, even though it was just a toy in a room, it absolutely was a villain because it totally went after that little boy. And it probably gave me my fear of clowns that I have today. And I'm not total phobic of clowns at all, not at all, but they creep me out in a big bad way. And if I see clowns, I'm like, ooh, you know, like, ooh, but that's only in person. Like if they're super creepy, I'm like, ooh, but not enough to like run away or anything. But I can look at clowns all day on pictures and things. So I'm not like a clown phobe. Let's see here. Clowntergeist. I have not seen that. Clowntown. Theater of Fear. And that's the only ones that they're listing right now. Me too. You got to mention the Clowntergeist. I was going to say, I just looked up clown horror movies on Google, and there was Clowntergeist, and I had not even heard of that movie then. So, yeah, it was way creepy. I am so excited to see it Chapter 2. I am definitely going to make it to the theater next week. You know, I had some stuff going on this week that was going to make it so I couldn't, and this weekend, but I am definitely planning next week for sure. FYI, Amazon Prime has a ton of newly released clown-themed horror movies right now. Just loaded up my watch list. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, I have Amazon Prime, or rather, I watch through my parents' account, but good old mom and dad, you know. But they allow me to watch through their account, and definitely I'll have to check some of that out. Let's see here. There is a 2014 found footage horror movie called Mockingbird I have been meaning to watch, and it has an evil clown in it. Nice, Justine. Is it Justin? Sorry. You know, I'm not a big fan of the found footage, but I will watch some of it. Some is not too bad if the camera's not super shaky and they're not doing too many like drops where it's not really focused on anything, and you can see that stuff's supposed to be happening in the background, but then you can't really see it. Like that kind of pisses me off, and I don't like that. But thank you. I'll have to check that out, Justin. Yes, the Jester Clown doll of Poltergeist was also your first. Yes. Oh, that Jester Clown doll. I mean, it was super creepy, and the one in the original movie is way worse than the one in the remake. I'm not one that hates remakes at all, but I was really let down with the Poltergeist remake, and part of part of the reason was because of the clown. It just didn't grab me like the other one at all. You should check Santa Sangre. It's more circus centered than clown centered, but it's worth the watch. Thank you, David. I will definitely check that out. Totally agree that clown was creepy as hell. Yes, it was creepy. I definitely wanted more demon clown though. I mean, just as it was getting really great in like, oh, we're gonna see more demon clown, and then it kind of, we didn't get it. Like it teased you with it, and then it didn't really give you demon clown, and that's what I was wanting. Circus of the Dead, Clownado, Terrifier, and upcoming sequel. Very nice, Logan. Terrifier has a sequel coming up. I'm excited for that. That sounds cool. I liked Terrifier. I still haven't seen Art the Clown's first movie. I know I'm late to the party, but I need to see it. Hi, Seth. I missed all of you guys too. I'm so sorry I've been away. Real life just sometimes can grab you and twist you up a little bit. But I am back. I am back and looking for better times. Captain Spaulding, of course, from Hell. The new Rob Zombie movie will be out soon. Yes, 3 from Hell. And I was mentioning earlier, I cannot wait to see that movie. I know a lot of you guys have already seen it. Some of you guys really liked it. Some of you guys were disappointed. But that's with every movie. There's never going to be any movie that everyone's going to think is spectacular. So, you know, I always try to give every movie a shot either way, no matter what people are saying about it. So, what's Art the Clown's first movie called? You know what? Let me see here. Let's see if I can look it up. Art the Clown. Art the Clown movies. All Hallows Eve. Oh, Logan got there. And then I just typed in Art the Clown movie, and it says Terrifier from 2016, All Hallows Eve from 2013, and it says The Ninth Circle from 2008. So I don't know if there is a third movie from 2008. So that's pretty interesting. I'll have to check that out. I had no idea about that. You're welcome, Linda. Let's see here. Definitely wasn't up to par with the Toby Hooper Poltergeist. I agree with you, Ben. It was not up to par. And, you know, it's really hard to top something as great as what I think they captured in that first Poltergeist. You know, it's one of those movies where it really wasn't gory. Nobody died, but yet it was still scary. And, you know, there wasn't a whole bunch of sex scenes. There wasn't a whole bunch of nudity or anything like that. I mean, it just kind of was good because it was scary and creepy. And I love movies like that. Of course, I love them when they're full of gore and sex and beheadings and deaths and stuff too. But, you know that there's something special when they don't have a bunch of kill scenes and you still think it's great. Love that this is just like sitting and hanging out chatting. It's so great. I love that too. You guys are so wonderful, and you guys make it so easy because, you know, I don't have any outline here of what I'm going to say. I just kind of am going off what you guys are saying. You know, I'm talking to you guys and you guys are talking back, and that's what I love. Let's see here. Yes, ma'am. There are 3. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I didn't know that. So that's great. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. First time here talking horror movies. Yes, please. Hey, Candace. How's it going? Great to have you here. Yeah, you know, I usually do this about once a week. And I've had a hiatus for a very, very long time. But I'm getting back into it. I did promise all of you guys that I was going to do a werewolf show. So that I'm going to do werewolves next time. So all of you guys that love werewolves and lycanthropes and what have you, that'll be next time. Let's see here. Exactly. Very different from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and his other films. Yes, I agree, Ben. You still have merch on the site? Yes, I do, Linda, at horroreverything.com. You can get women's t-shirts, men's t-shirts, beanies, and stickers. I'm hoping to have more stuff at some point, but I haven't really sold that much stuff, so I need to sell some of my inventory before I'm able to invest some more stuff in. Oh, and we have sweatshirt hoodies. I forgot. Yeah, I bought too much. I bought too much inventory, so I kind of have all my money wrapped up in my garage in boxes. As soon as I sell some more stuff, then I'll get some different designs and stuff like that. Because I know you guys probably want some cool designs. I've got a lot of great ideas, and I just need the capital to do it. What about Wrinkles the Clown? You know, I don't know that I know him, Jimmy. I'll add you so I know when you're on. Oh, awesome, Candace. That'd be wonderful. Let's see here. Yeah, what movie is Wrinkles the Clown in? Oh, I've got Amityville Horror on in the background. Ooh. That was another one that really got me when I was a kid. Not that it has clowns in it, because it doesn't, but it does have demons. Sounds like the same thing I go through with my band merch. Yeah, you know, I'm super new to this stuff, so you know, I bought too much stuff. I should have bought less stuff and just had to reorder instead, but I didn't. So I have quite a bit in my garage. Like, what kind of demons are talking about? Shoot, I forgot what I even said, Ben. I totally forgot what I said. Wrinkles the Clown trailer when you get a chance to watch. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. When I was talking about Amity, is that what you're talking about, Ben? Let's see here. Hey, add me new to Facebook. Hey, Jared. I will as soon as I get off live. I will. I just can't do too much stuff because I've got the YouTube. I've got my YouTube channel filming as well right now. So, because for some reason I used to download these live feeds onto my computer and then post them to YouTube because we have a YouTube channel. Well, Facebook stopped letting me download the live feed. So now I have to go live on YouTube as well as in the group at the same time, so you guys get the same show. So both my laptop and my phone are totally tied up right now. Just as long as I don't get a phone call, I'm good. Oh. How'd you forget about killer clowns from outer space? I don't know, Ben. How did you? Yeah, they were mentioned earlier, but I mean, like I said, how can you not love clowns that wrap their victims up in cotton candy? You know what I mean? And suck their guts out. It's just great. I mean, it is a little cheesy, but excuse me, it's a fun movie. It's an absolutely fun movie, and I know there's a huge fan base for it. I know everybody loves it. You love it, Terry. Yep, see, a lot of people love it. And whenever I watch it, I always laugh because it's the blonde girl from Weird Science that's in it. I always just kind of laugh, like, because I've never really seen her in anything but Weird Science and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Whereas the brunette from Weird Science went on to do Friday the 13th, Part 4. They should have made a sequel. Well, you know, wouldn't it be cool if they did? I mean, they still could. I always, you know, like some of the alien sequels, like between the first and the second, that was a really long time. I kind of like it when they make sequels after quite a bit of time. It's pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know that my little feed of what you guys are writing is a little bit delayed from when you guys write it to when I see it. But yeah, I want to research the beginning history of its documentary, of the use of the familiarity of clowns, and when it was twisted into the use towards fear. That would be really interesting, Kale. That would be really, really interesting. If you do that research, I would love to know what you find. That would be really, really cool. I think the majority of cast is still alive. Hey, that would be really cool, Ben. Wasn't she in The Outsiders too? You know, I don't remember her being in The Outsiders, but I could definitely be wrong, Kimberly. Absolutely, I could be wrong. I have seen The Outsiders many times. Diane Lane was in The Outsiders. She was Cherry, and you know what? I'll have to rewatch Outsiders to see. Or I mean, I could look it up on Google, but it's time I watch that anyway. Some of the clown creatures in Killer Clown from Outer Space were repurposed in the film Ernest Scared Stupid. You know, I had heard that. And I totally forgot until you just reminded me. Thank you. I absolutely had heard that. You know, they repurpose a lot of animatronics and, you know, props and stuff. Just like they repurposed the Crypt Keeper's eyes for Chucky's eyes. So, I mean, you know, when you look, it's Chucky totally has Crypt Keeper's eyes. It's super creepy, crazy, but yeah. It will definitely keep you posted. Oh, thank you, Kale. I absolutely appreciate that. Or maybe it was Chucky's eyes became Crypt Keepers. Either way, they have the same eyes. I forget which order, but they have the same eyes, which is super crazy. And you can totally tell when you look at pictures of Crypt Keeper that it is the original Child Play Chucky's eyes. And I love that. I want to say she was Cherry's friend at the drive-in. You know, I'll have to look into that, Kimberly. I would have to look into that. She definitely could be. She definitely could be. Absolutely. Let's see here. There's so many clown movies that I have not seen. You know, I mean, all these clown movies that I looked up, most of them I haven't seen, but I really want to see Haunt. I really, really want to see Haunt. And Circus Kane, Clown Ice, Clown Town, Theater of Fear. I mean, none of these, I've not seen any of those, which, you know, makes me sad because they look pretty good. I mean, you know, if you can judge a clown movie by its poster. Can I get some opinions on the new American Horror Story series? Yes. I liked it. I also happen to think that any series, their very first episode, their pilot episode, you know, it's all character development, really. You know, it's character introduction and character development. So you're not really going to get like the main. You're not really going to get into the story until the second or third episode, I don't think. So I can't speak to how good it's going to be. It looked like it was going to be great to me. I'm enjoying the 80s theme. I think they're doing the 80s hairdos and outfits justice, just to how bad they were. And speaking of living through that, but yeah, no, it seemed really good. It seemed good to me. So as soon as we get more, I'll know more, or I'll have more of an opinion, I should say. But so far, so good. You know, I'm missing Evan Peters. I'm missing Sarah Paulson, but you know, I think they're doing good. You know, you can't have that many older. You can't. I mean, if you're dealing with camp counselors and what have you, you have to have a younger cast. So I totally understand why they aren't having a whole bunch of older people in it. So that makes sense. Just ordered some merchandise from the website to support the effort. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. They nailed the 80s theme. I think they nailed the 80s theme too, Kale. I really, really appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, no, they really, you know, especially that opening and beginning, when they're doing the aerobics and they're just flashing on their faces and stuff and doing their name. You know, some of the looks they were giving the cameras were just hilarious. Brought back so many memories. It brought back a ton of memories for me too. I was just like, wow, this is so me this is so when I was 11 years old, which is when 1984 was. So yeah, they hit the nail on the head. Absolutely. Absolutely. What a time to live through too. I absolutely love that I grew up during that time, but it's It was a crazy time. Definitely not. Definitely nothing like it is now. Let's see here. What else? What else? Like I said, I was gonna watch Stitches. We got into where the clown was killed, and then my husband was like, I'm not watching this. You watch it when I'm at work. So I didn't get back to it. Clown was pretty crazy. I wanted more Demon Clown. I love it. I love the 90s miniseries. I also love the 2017, and I'm definitely going to watch I'm definitely watching chapter 2 next week. Me too. Miss the movies and the music. I miss everything about the 80s except the hairdos and the clothes. I love that, if you went somewhere, you were in that moment. You didn't have a phone that you were being distracted with. I love being in the moment with things. I try to get away from looking at my phone so much when I'm out doing things with people, because it takes you out of the moment, and you don't have to have photos of everything to prove that you did those things, because if your phone's out, you're going to check something. You're going to check Facebook. You're going to check Instagram. You're going to check something. So absolutely. I miss that. And I'm really enjoying a lot of these shows that are being set in the 80s. Like Stranger Things is set in the 80s. And this new American Horror Story season is set in the 80s. There's a lot of them that are set in the 80s that they're doing a really great job. Definitely gives Stitches another look. I will. I definitely will, Terrell. I was just kind of wanting to watch it, and he's like, and he pulled the plug on it. And I'm like, all right, I'll go back to it later. So I definitely will go back to that. Love the 80s. Love the 80s. Rock the big hair. Yeah, I had the bangs with the big wave and the whole bit, and the little sides that were hairsprayed out. I had all of that. It was good and bad. Oh, and perms. I had spiral perms and I had big hair. You had to have big hair. The 80s was life. I just think the same thing about current shows being in the 80s. Yeah, no, it's just great, I just think the 80s music was so good too. You've got the new wave, you've got the hair bands, you've got all kinds of really great stuff that was going on then. So yeah. Lars, I can't understand some of your comments, because it doesn't translate while I'm live. I'll have to come back later and look when it will translate. You need photos? Yes, I'll dig some out. I'll put some on my regular profile. Anybody that is a friend of mine on my regular profile, you'll be able to see some 80s hair in a little while, maybe. I'll dig some out. If not tonight, I'll try to get some. I'll try to get some on there by next week for sure. The Aquanet hairspray. Oh, my mom's a hairdresser, as am I now, and we had this stuff called Aerolac, which was lacquer hairspray, just like Aquanet, but it was professional grade. So I really had the super lacquer hairspray that was not Aquanet. So it didn't flake as bad, but it it held just as high and just as big. But all my friends used Aquanet, absolutely. All right, are we finished with this? I just want to reiterate that this Batty Chatty was sponsored by Thornton Gray, that has brought you Bilbo the Evil Clown Fights Evil and Demons Carnival. You can get these at bilbotheclown.com, which the link is above. And you can also get them at amazon.com. They're priced very, very affordable for ebooks and paperback. And if you like demon clowns, definitely check them out. And we are going to be talking werewolves next time. I'm going to try to make this definitely a weekly thing. If not, maybe sneak in an extra one here or there. In the hot pink can, if you were a real pro, you knew how to do that while smoking. Absolutely, Kale, you absolutely did. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bilbo the Clown. Yes, thank you so much, Thornton Gray. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sponsoring this Batty Chatty. And thank you all for being here. And I will definitely see you next time. Mwah. Thank you all. Love you so much.